Yo, what's up, YouTube? Red Belly back here. We got some movie updates on stuff from Marvel, also Mortal Kombat. First, let's see here. First images promise a bloody rated R, and this is all being reported right now. From One's from rants.com and the other screencrush.com. It's here. We got more Mortal Kombat movie focuses on Sub-Zero and Scorpion rivalry on being reported from screenrants.com. Let's see here. We got some Spider-Man 3 um Spider-Man 3. Daredevil actor Charlie Cox wraps filming as reported on being reported on comicbook.com. And then also it's saying Spider-Man 3, Tom Holland's spotted with new with on set with upgraded Spider-Man costume, or costume outfit, whatever suit. Yeah, so those are all being reported. First, we are gonna touch on the Captain America. How Chris Evans is returned to returning to the MCU explained. Let's see here. Alright, let's see here. Let's see here. It says Chris Evans is set to return as Captain America in future MCU films or shows, but just how could this happen after Steve Rogers sent off in Avengers Endgame on January 14th, 2021? It was reported that Evans was in talks to return as Captain America through the time of writing any future details about how or when are being kept under wraps. Anything right now is speculation. There are a few different ways for Captain America to come back, so we're gonna lead that off on that one, and then we're also gonna touch on the Eller report for Captain America in about 1 second. Just gotta pull it up. Let's see here. Did I go too far? No, I didn't. Let's see here. And this is also, let's see here. First report. Let's see here. The first one on Captain America it's linked to screenrants.com, and then the other is linked to comicbook.com. Let's take a second to catch up on that. Let's see here. Alright, it says here Chris Evans returning to Marvel as Captain America. Let's see here. Oh, where's my freaking mouse cursor? Alright, let's see here. Let's see here. Alright, let's see here. Chris Evans is reportedly returning to his role of Captain America after a largely thought to be finished with it after Avengers Endgame. The actor is in talks with Marvel Studios to finish a deal which would we see him suit up once again. It is unknown that whether or not the deal between Evans and Marvel Studios has closed yet, but Evans is expected to return at least one Marvel project, with leaving the door open for him to appear in other movies later. The report points to Evans reaspiring his roles, such as Captivity is not a not a standalone Captain America movie, but in the vein of Robert Downey Jr. played Iron Man in Captain America Civil War. Marvel has not commented on Evans returning to the role, but Evans had previously indicated he was finished playing Captain Marvel, not Captain Marvel, but Captain America after the character's arc had seemingly been fulfilled by Endgame. By the end of Avengers Endgame, which was a great run, and we had went out such a high note that it would be risky to revisit, in my opinion, such a good experience, and I was good experience and thinking it's better that way. Evans said in May. In his last appearance, Evans Evans portrayed version of Captain America who was handing over the shield and mantle to Antonio Mackie as Sam Wilson. Mackie brings Sam Wilson into the Falcon and Winter Soldier on Disney Plus in March, a production which has already wrapped. Yeah, that is supposed to appear March, I believe 19th, which I can't wait because I will be watching it, and I'll probably do a little thoughts and opinions on it only after I watch all the episodes. So let's see here. It says how Captain America and Evan will fit into Marvel Studios and the Marvel Cinematic Universe puzzle remains to be seen. The studio has dozens projects hitting theaters and Disney Plus shows in the next few years. Steve Rogers was last seen alive in Marvel Cinematic Universe, taking a journey through time, returning to the Infinity Stones where the Avengers attain them, electing to stay in the past, a life lived with his love, Peggy Carter. Even could play a version of Cat where travel back to a present time, or version of Captain America who is living in the past that needed to protect the world. That I can see that, maybe it's a possibility. But let's spin off that. Let's go pull up some other stuff I got. Let's see here. for some of our movies. We like, let's see here. Let's go on to more Marvel with Spider-Man 3. Let's see here. Let's see here. We'll start with, let's see what I have. Let's see here. Alright, let's start with this one from comicbook.com. Well, they're both going to be linked to comicbook.com. Let's see here. First one, Spider-Man 3 Daredevil actor Charlie Cox wrapped up filming. Let's see here. Let's see what this says about this.
WandaVision is a bold new start for the Marvel Cinematic Universe, unlike anything that's come before it, as we step into a bizarre new Phase 4. Feeding you with your spoiler-free review of WandaVision, this is a review of the first 3 episodes of Marvel's first Disney Plus show. As, like all of you, I am in the dark on the next 6 episodes. WandaVision is super entertaining as it literally presents itself as...
Alright, sorry about that, folks. We are not talking about WandaVision. So, let's see here. Let's get ready to rumble. Let's see here. Having a difficult with my mouse cursor. Alright, let's see here. Alright, it says here studios movies. Cox is reported to be playing Matthew Murdoch in the film along Tom Holland's Peter Parker through. At this point, it is unclear if it will be the same version of Daredevil many fans know and love from the Defenders series on Netflix, and it's some sort of multiverse reboot considering and collusion of Benedict Cumberbatch as Cumberbatch as Doctor Strange. It is possible that the Marvel Cinematic Universe will be making major changes to Cox Daredevil in the future. Comicbook.com first revealed knowledge of Cox being on the Spider-Man 3 back in December. Let's see here. As their Friday Phase Zero podcast. Let's see here. Reportedly made by Murphy Multiverse in early December. Sony did not comment, but when we asked the rumors surrounding Spider-Man 3 and how the multiverse will come into play, Marvel Studios boss Kevin Feige would tease only future-based, known as movie titles, as the biggest clue is the title of the second Doctor Strange movie. The biggest clues where the multiverse of madness is taking us, how we are exploring it. Kevin said, "It is surreal to me that we are talking about Spider-Man 3 when I worked on a movie called Spider-Man 3 many years ago, directed by Mr. Sam Raimi." So that's clearly a shorthand calling it Spider-Man 3, but now it's fine. We call it Homecoming 3. I heard that report several times, and then also I heard saw a video trailer where they're calling it Spider-Man 3 Homesick. So don't know if that was a fan made video. I might have to check it out. Let's see here. Again, let's see here. And see here, meaning the eligibility to use by Marvel Studios. Now, Marvel Studio has complete control, entirely catalog characters from Marvel Comics, such as the X-Men characters previously owned by Fox, in terms of movies that came home when Marvel Studios' Paramount company Disney purchased Fox and its assets. Marvel Studios has been collaborating with Sony to bring Spider-Man into the Marvel Cinematic Universe. While Sony still owns the Spider-Man Homecoming and Far From Home films, the fans are hoping to see Cox in the MCU, especially in a film with Tom Holland's Spider-Man seems to have been granted their wish. Back in April of 2020, comicbook.com Adams Barnhart talked with Cox for a Daredevil themed quarantine watch party at the time, and Cox denied any involvement with Spider-Man 3, while Netflix still had the rights to the character. Well, that's smart. You don't want to get in trouble. Let's see here. Let's see here. It is not true. It's not with me. It's a nowhere actor. The rights have since reverted back to Marvel Studios. Let's see here. Alright, let's see here. Marvel's Netflix shows return to their roles shared through the comments that Brandon Davis on Instagram for WandaVision and Daredevil's updated timeline into the Phase Zero podcast. Alright. And if haven't signed for up for Disney Plus, you can try it out here. Let's see here. And that is basically it on that one. Alright, so that's all we have on that Spider-Man. Let's see here. Now let's click on this one. Let's see here. Spider-Man 3, Tom Holland's spotted on set with an outdated suit. God, I hate goddamn advertisement. Sorry. Alright, let's see here. Exit. Let's see here. Alright, let's see here. In less than a year, Tom Holland will return for his third solo feature in the Marvel Cinematic Universe. Currently untitled production on Spider-Man 3 has been underway for a for a few months now, yet it wasn't until the day Tom Hollands himself was captured in one of the iconic Spidey suits and pictures published by just Jar. Hollands can be seen in red and black suit similar to the one created during the events of Spider-Man Far From Home. The actor was spotted outdoors on an Atlantic set piece that was a week as production continues alongside his brother Harry. The suit isn't necessarily a match to the one donated in Far From Home through the red and black, but it remains the primary colors. The waistband has been altered slightly to remove the black lines along the wristbands. Alright, let's see here. Last year, Tom Hollands was speaking with Chris Pratt on Instagram Live that Spidey told the Guardians of the Galaxy star that Spider-Man's flick bringing Peter Parker story full circle. Let's see here. We started shooting Spider-Man 3 a few months ago, which has been crazy and really weird because we are shooting back in Atlanta. That's where my audition for Spider-Man, and we're actually shooting Spider-Man 3 in the stage where I did my audition. Holland stated during Instagram telethon hosted by Chris Pratt and benefiting greater good. It's like a really weird full circle of walking through the same doors I walked through as an 18-year-old kid, like nervous, like, oh my God, I hope I get this job, and walking through the doors at 24, making the third film, loving life, confidence, enjoying everything that is happening for me. This is great, so they've been filming it for a while, it seems like, so I don't know at the really going back a few months or if it's a little bit longer. Like I said, I did see a video, well, a trailer. It was supposed to be a trailer. I'm gonna have to go look at this trailer again. So let's see here. So it's amazing, dude. The actor at it, and it's been awesome. Earlier this week, Marvel's studio boss Kevin teased the multiverse being a massive part of the film story. That is awesome. So, alright, we're going to leave off on there because there's so much more that's coming on this. So, let's see here. Now we're going to jump to, onto, see here. We're going to jump onto, we're going to jump on the Mortal Kombat. Alright, let's see here. Mortal Kombat first images promise a bloody rated R reboot. Ooh. Let's see here. Alright, so let's see here. For the first time since 1997, we are getting a big budget Mortal Kombat. This one is a reboot with all new cast, and story. Director Simon Mc. I'm not gonna butcher that last name. His first name is Simon Quoid. Gave a extensive plot rundown to Entertainment Weekly, who also got a debut. Excuse me, folks. Um, Also got a debut slew of pictures from the film, including this one of and Liu Kang and Kang Lo Max Hung. I guess one's Sub-Zero and the other uh, no, one's Liu Kang, so that wouldn't be Sub-Zero. That's was weird. Alright, let's see here. Yeah, it looks like we got some preview, some photos. It looks like let's see here. Oh, it says Sub-Zero and versus Scorpion, and with a wholly new character from Louis Tang. Let's see here. There's a bunch. Oh, looks like they first look at Mortal Kombat by Warner Brothers, directed by. Oh, this is good, man. Directed by Simon McQuoid. Let's see here. Get that off there. All right. So, and that's the first one we got, and then let's see here. Second one is also, this one's from ScreenRants.com. It says Mortal Kombat movie focuses on Scorpion and Sub-Zero rivalry. The new live-action Mortal Kombat film will focus largely on the rivalry between Sub-Zero and Scorpion, the two game most favorite characters, and which is probably true because I love me some Scorpion Sub-Zero. Let's see here. Alright, let's see here. The upcoming live-action Mortal Kombat movie will focus on the rivalry between Scorpion and Sub-Zero. See here, directed by Simon McQuoid and produced by James Wan, the Aquaman, The Conjuring, and Fast 7. The new film will be the franchise's first proper trip back to the big screen since 1997's Mortal Kombat Annihilation. Like the 90 films, the new Mortal Kombat will adapt the video game series of the same title, known for its violent fatality finishing moves. Ooh, this is gonna be really bloody. Oh, nice. So yeah, that's what's being reported now. So I don't know how much further that they're how much further that there is. I don't know how far they're on the filming, but maybe completely done. Who knows? I'm gonna see if there's any trailers out for it. I'll be looking on that. See here, and then we got one. I believe one more. Jeez, this is almost a 30-minute video. My God. Let's see here. What more can I report on? Let's see here. Let's see here. And that is it. That is it. Let's see here. Oh, yeah. You know what? No, I got something. One more. It says we're going to be reading. This is quite interesting. It says Dwayne Johnson. Let's see here. Alright, it says Dwayne Johnson is reportedly eyeing new Predator movie. let's see here. Alright, let's see here. Over the last. Let's make sure I'm reading this stuff right. Alright. We're gonna go, let's see here. Over the last 30 years, any jacked, unproven actors who star in action movies has always been invited, conversed, or been named as appearance as to comparisons to Arnold Schwarzenegger, who reigned as supreme as the king of biops and bullets for the 1980s and 90s. Such after the Hollywood legend made a brief cameo in the rundown and appearing through Australian Oaks was endorsing Dwayne Johnson as his successor, which technically make the Scorpion King, and has Conan the Barbarian, and let's see here, of course, the former professional wrestler Moore established himself in his own right through his not only in the Arnold Schwarzenegger formula obsessed by athletics, competitive background as a springboard to launch a lucrative career in the movie industry while balancing ever expanding portfolio outside his interests in terms of living the American dream. Blah blah blah. You know this. I know he's eyeing the role for the upcoming Predator movies. Let's see if they get anywhere with that. I don't know where they're going with it. So I'm gonna say peace out, YouTube. This has been Movie Talk. I will be doing a TV Talk series coming up for TV Talk stuff. Like I'm going to be talking about WandaVision. I'm going to be talking about let's see here, primary WandaVision, so the Falcon and the Winter Soldier. I will be talking about the Mandalorian. So a bunch of TV stuff about Star Wars, Marvel stuff. I got some stuff in the work. This peace out, YouTube.